you for watching this video. Today I would like to sharing about the formula utilities. The utilities equals the expected returns is called ER and minus the 1/2 multiplied by the risk aversion coefficients and 1/2 of A times the sigma square. One more story, U equals E of R minus the 1 divided by 2 times A 2 sigma square. And we talk about the risk-free case. If the asset is risk-free, sigma square equals the 0. That means the second term disappears and utility simply equals the expected returns. This is the sum of all investors regardless of the risk preference. And suppose expected returns is 10%, risk aversion coefficients A is 4, and variance sigma square is 0.04. Then utilities equals the 0.1. And minus 1/2 times 4 times 0.04 which equals the 0.02. And I would like to giving some example. Let's take a risk-free assets with the expected return is 5%. Then the utilities equals is 0.05. And every investor, regardless of their risk preference, will have the same utilities value of 0.05. Now compare with the risky asset and the expected returns 10%. The variance 0.04. For risk averse investor with A equal 4, utilities equals 0.10 minus 1/2 times the 4 and times the 0.04 equals the 0.02. For a less risk averse investor with A equal 1, utilities equal 0.1 minus 1/2 and times the 1 times the 0.04 is equal 0.08. Same asset, but very different utility values depending on risk aversions. The key takeaway is for risk-free assets, utility is identical across for all investors. For risky assets, utility versus depending on both expected return and investors' risk aversions. The distinctions is fundamental in portfolio theory and helps explain why investors choose the different assets allocations. Thanks.